just a few more drawing techniques, alternate drawing techniques that you could be aware of and maybe will help you. So I'm going to go to my pen tool and I'm going to create a real organic shape here, with a lot of curves to show you the benefits here that we can have. So Control key deselects, right? Now while I still have my pen tool, I can use this anchor point tool, which I will get if I hold down my Alt key. So pen tool with Alt key equals this anchor point tool. And what I'm able to do, not only can I take a corner point or a smooth point and convert it to a corner, and a corner and convert to a smooth. Here's my anchor. If I click, actually, let's do this. Let's make this be selected so I can see. Go back to the pen tool with it active so I can actually see my points. Hold down the Alt key. By clicking on those points, I make it be a corner, or I can go back and be a smooth. Now, what I can also do is with the Alt key down, I can play with my path. So I can adjust slight options by clicking and dragging, and I don't have to use my handles. So if you're visual and you like to sort of mold it yourself, you're able to use that tool. So I'm just holding the Alt key down with my pen tool. All right, so that's one way that we can do some tweaks. Another thing that we can do, and I'm pressing my delete key, is to use our pencil tool. So the pencil tool, if you take the pen tool and go down a few, we have our pencil tool. We do have some options underneath with the pencil tool, but just looking at the pencil tool, I'm able just to freehand draw. Now a lot of people that have tablets and they're using some sort of stylus to draw, they are using the pencil tool more than they're using the pen tool. So it's a great option for drawing freehand. The problem is sometimes it doesn't draw like you want it to draw. So in this case, this ended up pretty smooth, but sometimes it's not so good. I'm going to double click on the pencil tool and show you these options. So in the pencil tool, we have fidelity, and fidelity basically gives us a range from very accurate to very smooth. So if I change this to accurate and click OK, watch what happens now when I draw. Okay, so if I had a little bit too much coffee this morning and I'm a little shaky, it picks that up. Let's go back and double click. This time let's make it smooth and do the same thing. Let's go all the way so we see extremes. And I'm going to shaky, kind of like it was earlier. This time it smooths it out for me. So that's a really cool thing. Now the other options in here, fill new pencil stroke, keep selected. That would keep my path selected once I was done drawing. Alt key will toggle to the smooth tool. So we do have a smooth tool. I'm going to turn that on. The smooth tool is hiding underneath the pencil tool, but that allows me to actually go back over top of lines and paths and smooth them. And then also I have this edit selected path. So the edit selected path will edit it within a certain amount of pixels, and my drawing will edit the path. So let's keep it selected. Let's have that Alt key so I can smooth it, but also let's edit it, and let's click OK. So now when I draw, okay, my path is still selected, and if I go back over top of an area, it edits it. See how that actually cut it about. So if it's within a certain amount of pixels, this wasn't close enough. But if I go like this, it isn't close enough again. Let's try it again. It'll tweak it. See how it's tweaking it? So you can imagine if you have a tablet with the stylus that this is super helpful because you can kind of go back and through. Now, once it becomes deselected, notice it doesn't work. And then the Alt key with the smoothing allows me to smooth things. You can see how that's smoothing it. Let's select this one. Go back to my pencil tool, and holding down the Alt key to smooth tool. Oops, I kind of missed there. See how I'm smoothing it? So it basically is getting, it's taking some of those anchor points away, and it's making it be a much smoother line. So you can go back and kind of smooth things out. All right, so the pencil tool, again, you have your stroke weight that you can adjust, but a lot of people with stylus and tablets really enjoy working with the pencil tool, maybe a bit more than with the pen tool.